Lauderdale, Florida. This is NAB Show Live.
Ryan Salazar here with another edition of NAB Show Live and Broadcast Beat's pre-NAB Show coverage. Today we have a very special guest with a really cool company, Scott Murray, Enterprise Product Manager of Telestream. How you doing, sir?
Hey, I'm great, Ryan. How are you today?
Doing excellent, sir. Doing excellent. So you guys have announced open workflows for Vantage. First off, talk about what Vantage is.
Well, Vantage is a product that leverages Telestream's 18-year history of creating products that allow you to transcode for media files from one format into another. They are the big dogs in the business, and we've made our name with products such as Flip Factory and Flip for Mac, where we're able to transcode files from one format into another. Now, what's really exciting is if we look at the market right now, what consumers are asking for is any content, any device, anytime I want it. So if you have an iPad, an iPhone, a laptop, your big screen, 4K, now content creators and broadcasters have to create literally hundreds of versions of the same file. If you include closed captioning and open titling or open captions, all of these have to be in the files with different language support. So that's how you get to a point where you need hundreds of these files. The big thing is that the time it takes to transcode these files, it's very, very time consuming and a very labor intensive product, or time consuming and a very labor intensive operation. The Vantage product itself is able to automate these transitions and the work that's done so that you don't have to do all the work yourself manually. Vantage is an workflow automation tool that allows you to do this.
All right, so what are open workflows and how do they fit in the Vantage system?
So to understand open workflows, we've got to start with closed workflows to understand the difference between the two. So to help me understand and demonstrate the operation between closed and open workflows is I've got two friends with me. I've got Flip and I've got Copy. Say hello, guys. Hello. Hello, dude. How you doing, Ryan? So closed workflows. When Flip starts working on a file, and this over here represents a file with a bunch of video blocks, he has to get this content into this playout server in a different format. This could be a DNX HD, and it has to go into an MPEG-4 or some other IMX XD-CAM format as well. So when a file comes in, Flip starts working on the video blocks. He transcodes and he flips it into the right format. He goes and grabs the next video block. He transcodes and flips it and puts it in the right format. He grabs the next video block, puts it in the right format. And all the time, Copy is just waiting for something to do. And he grabs the last video block and then he says, go. So Copy, he starts grabbing the video blocks and starts putting them into the playout server into the right time. And all the time, Flip is just wondering what to do next because he's underutilized. So finally, Copy grabs the last one, puts it in, and there you have the file transcoded and put into the playout server. Now that's closed workflows. Open workflows works a little bit different. So we have the same set of video blocks, same format. Flip starts working and he starts transcoding the video block. He places it down. As he's grabbing the next video block, Copy can begin to start working, and he puts it into the server while Flip's working, and Flip now grabs the next block, and Copy is placing the file away while flipping is happening. The guys are working together. They're really happy. They both have got their jobs down, and when you finish the last copy, you have saved a tremendous amount of time. Now, not only Flip and Copy are not the only actions that work within the Vantage framework itself. There are a lot of other operations that happen, are multi-IPTV flipping, conforming and analysis, and a lot of these other actions that we have can work in open mode to allow the savings of additional time in the workflow itself.
Okay, so why should customers care about open workflows?
So open workflows do two things. One is it saves a lot of time in creating the resultant file. We found in our testing to be able to save anywhere from 30 to 60% of time. So not only is it faster to create this final content version, however, you are able to better utilize your hardware resources. So think of it this way. If you can get your workflow's done in half the time, you can generate twice as much content. And technology only does two things. It makes you money or saves you money. In this case, it does both. It allows you to create more content, and it saves money by not having to spend as much time and as much equipment.
Okay, of course there's the live broadcasting space. So I'm sure I know you guys have lots of customers in that space. Could you talk about that and how this would integrate?
Right, we have a product called Pipeline HD Dual, which encodes live content into a format of your choice. And it just so happens that Pipeline works with open workflows. Now, if you consider this same scenario, grab one over here, Flip, and bring it over. So over here, there's a live source block coming in. Flip is able to actually grab one of the video blocks as it comes in live, drop it down, copy, then can get it and put it in the right place. So it allows you to have content put on the web or a final media repository extremely fast.
Again, Scott Murray, Enterprise Product Manager at Telestream. Thanks so much for spending some time with us, sir. Go ahead and share your booth number.
Our NAB booth is South Hall, lower level, SL 4525. All you do is you come down the main aisle. We're not too far down on the right-hand side, and we'll look forward to seeing you at NAB.